back. Another episode of HRC Adult Fitness. Today with me I have Gail and Haley. I'm Dave. We're going to take you through a little step aerobics with some strength. So go ahead and start by walking in place. If you want to use that step, you can do that for your warm-up. Or go ahead and stay in a marching position. I'm going to try to lift those knees up a little bit higher. If you want to take that into a little jog, you can. Again, we'll lift those knees, high knees. I'm going to take it back into a lunge. We'll step back, switch the legs. Try to keep that upper body in good positioning, not leaning forward. If you want to take that into a split jump, you can. Good, stepping back up, stepping side to side, jumping jack motion. Take that into jumping jack if you choose. Go right down into some tuck jumps. Use that bench if you have it, or a chair. Step back, step forward, up, back down. You want to challenge yourself a little bit more, all the way to the floor. Here we go into some burpees, all the way down, push up, jump, turn to the side here. Make sure we get on those burpees. We come down, back, and our good squat formation. Come straight up. We're going to utilize that later with some weights, so that's important. Coming down, back, push up, and up. One last time. Good squat positioning, up. Good. All righty. We're going to start off with some dumbbells. We're going to be on the ground. I'm going to go into some rows, plank rows into a push-up. So have those dumbbells shoulder width apart. We're going to row, right arm, left arm. Don't want to push up. For 1, right, left, push up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Standing back up. Using that positioning, going to a push press. We're going to bend the knees slightly. Drive those weights up. Full extension. Good. Weights at the side. Make sure we got good shoulder positioning. We're not slouched. Hips are underneath us. We're going to go into some step ups. We'll step up first with the left leg. Drive that right knee up. Left. Two more. Right leg steps up. All the while, make sure hips are underneath us. Dumbbells are straight at the side. Last one. Good. This time we're going to take it into a plank row, push up, into a press up overhead. Coming down. We got a row, right, left, push up. Here's where that positioning comes important. Here, up. Good. Down. Row. Left. Push up. Good positioning. Press that weight up. Back down. Row. Push up. Good positioning. Up overhead. 2 more. Rope. Overhead. Last one. Overhead. Good. Push press. Last rep. Good. Weights at the side. And we'll start with that left leg. Stepping up. You drive that right knee all the way up. Switching legs. Two more. Good, back down, third set. Going to our rows. And we'll go right, left, push up. Good positioning, pressing up overhead. Back down. Press. Coming down for 3. Up overhead, last one. Push up. Press. Push, press. Good, hold those weights at the side. Stepping up. Same leg. Last rep. Switch your legs. Make sure we keep those hips underneath us. Shoulders in a good lock back positioning. Good posture. Last rep. Good, 4 set. Again, coming down to our plank rows. Push up. Back down. And if you have to modify, go back to that how we started. Just a row. Two more. Push up. All the way up, full extension, drive. Coming down. Make sure when you're tired, you're not dropping your hips. Good positioning, drive that weight up. Push press. Good, weights at the side. Again, shoulders in lock back position. Stepping up. Last one. Push legs. High knee all the way up. Last one. Good, last set, here we go. Rows. Push up. Push up. Down for 3. Two more. Last one. Push press. Get weights at the side. Last set of step ups, here we go. Switch your legs. Last rep. Good, setting those weights to the side. And we'll shake those arms out, march in place, little cool down. We're gonna do exercises here. We're gonna do some snatches. We're also gonna do some squats. We're into a squat jump. If you got your chair, your bench, you can jump onto that bench. Otherwise, you can modify with Gail with a squat. Good, so we'll shake those arms a little bit more, do some arm swings. Good, vertical arm swings up and down. Loosen those shoulders back up. All right, we're gonna need 1 dumbbell. We're gonna take that dumbbell, straight between our legs, about knee level. Gonna come straight up into a snatch. Coming down, straight up overhead. 2 more. So we got good posture, we're not slouching. Switching arms. And use that momentum from the pole, driving it up close to the body, straight up overhead. It's 1 motion, not 2. So 1 motion, last rep here. Good, we'll set that weight to the side. We're going to some squats first. We'll go 5, and we'll come down. Back to our snatches, single dumbbell, and 1 motion, come here, straight up overhead. Switching hands, make sure we lock that weight all the way up over top. Fully extend those arms, and use those legs, use the momentum to pull that weight up. Weight to the side. This time we'll do some squats with Gail. Me and Haley are gonna jump up onto the box. Squat, jump. Last one. Good. Back to our snatches, 3rd set. Empty the legs, pulling up overhead. 1 motion. Last rep. Good, switching arms. Make sure you use those legs, not your back. Good, squats. Or squat jumps. We'll come down. Make sure we step down off those boxes. Good, dumbbells, 4th set. And come down, straight up. Last rep. Good, switching arms. Good. Back to our squats. And butts back, good posture. Last rep. Last set here. Snatches. And coming down, straight up overhead. Make sure, especially when you get tired, you lock that arm out. Good, switching hands. Really challenges your core. Stabilizing up overhead with 1 arm. Good. Last set of squats. Last rep. Good, walk in place. Heart rate down just a little bit here. We're gonna finish up with some core stuff today. So if you're on a hardwood floor, a basement, you might wanna grab a mat or a rug. If you're on the carpet, you'd be okay. Alrighty, pull my bench back here slightly. We're gonna go onto our mats, get into a sit-up position. Sitting back, kind of relax those arms. We're gonna go ahead and flatten that back to the floor. Take that belly button in and up. And remember to breathe. And release. We'll merge that spine back down to the floor. Hips are gonna raise slightly. And release. Last time, merge that spine down. And release, good. Taking our knees side to side. And we'll come back to a sit-up position, raising our hips off the floor, back down the mat. Last rep. Good, we're sitting up. Hands out front, we're gonna go into a slow sit back. Nice and slow, roll that vertebrae, reaching up overhead. And sitting back up and down, under controlled, up overhead. Last time, up and back. Keep those hands up overhead, or if you want to tuck them underneath your butt, you can. Legs come off the floor. We're going to go to hollow rock. And add a challenge difficulty, and up overhead. Really focusing on your middle here, nice and strong. And relax, good. Stay in that sit-up position. I'll take you through a couple series of workouts here, or exercises. We're gonna go 5 sit-ups, 5 reverse crunches, 5 leg lowers, some toe touches, and then we'll finish with some single leg hip raises. Okay, so we'll start off with our sit-ups. If you wanna modify, stay with Gail. She's gonna go into crunches, and we'll go. Last rep. You have reverse crunches, hands behind the head. Gail will use single leg. Toes are pointed upwards. Gail's gonna bring down to 1 leg. We're gonna go with 2 leg lowers. Back in. Two more. Up and down. Make sure you exhale when the legs are falling. Good. Feet back up top. Toe touches. Reach up as far as you can. Shin, ankle, or toes. Last rep. Back to our sit-up positioning. We're going to go into that hip raise just like we did at the beginning for our warm-up. And we're going to take 1 leg out front. I'm going to come up and hold. And back down, up for 2. Back down, up for 3. Good, down, up. Really contract those hamstrings and glutes. Back down, last rep. Good, switching legs. A leg comes out. Good, coming up. For 2. 3, 4, 5, holding. Good, right back into our sit-ups. If you found that pretty difficult, Gail can take you back through the double leg hip raise again. Otherwise, you can stay with that single. Again, we're going into our sit-ups, and we'll go. Last rep, reverse crunches, knee to the chest and out. Make sure we're exhaling when legs extending. Good, feet pointed upwards, leg lowers. Good, toes up front, toe touches. Good, feet come down. Again, we're going to those leg or the hip raises. Gail's gonna go with 2. We'll go back with our 1, coming up into our hold, and back down, up for 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Good, switching legs, the leg comes out front. Stay with the double, come up, back down, Good, up for 3, 4, really squeeze those glutes, hamstrings, break, good. Last set here. We got our sit-ups or crunches, 5 reps, and go. You got reverse crunches, hands behind the head, knees come in, leg extends. Make sure we exhale when we're extending the hardest part of the exercise. We'll go one more rep. Leg lowers up top, coming down. Two more. Last rep. Legs come back up top. Toe touches. Get back to our sit-up position. Last set of hip raises. Again, stay with the double feet, or if you want to work a little bit harder, take one leg out front, and we'll come up. Back down, up for 2. Down, up for 3. 4. And 5. Good, switching legs. Come back up. Down for 2. Down, up for 3. 4. And last rep. Good, break. All right, we're gonna flip over to our front side. We're gonna go into some series of planks here. We're gonna show you some modifications. So if you wanna modify, stay with Gail. Elbows are gonna be down on the mat. In our planks, modification, just drop the knees. Okay, we're gonna be doing some one arms movements and some single leg movements. On the single leg, you can also come up to an extended position and work in that extended plank position or a push-up position. So we're gonna go through a few seconds on a regular plank, extend one arm, one leg with leg, and finish back on our plank hold. Get a good little burn here, finish up class. All righty. Everybody ready? Okay, coming up. Starting off with our hold. Remember, you contract those abs. We'll go ahead and extend out one arm. Almost there. 3, 2, and switching hands. Again, try not to rock those hips over. Try to stay as level as you can. Come back in. Gail's going to come in extended position. One leg comes up. Switch legs. Good. Finishing in that hold. If you want to rock forwards and backwards, you can. Adds a little difficulty. Or if you want to drop those hips side to side, a little bit easier on your knees. And we'll break. Sit back, come through, drop the hips. We'll sit back again. We'll take that circuit through another time. Again, we'll start off on those plank holds. Elbows on the mat. If you got a towel, might want to wipe out some of that sweat. I'm sliding. Starting off in our planks. Come up. Get one arm out front. Again, try not to rotate. Keep those toes pointed down. Bring that hand in, switching arms. Back in, going to our single leg. Switching legs. And come back down, plank hold. Holding here forwards or backwards to get that rock in, whatever you choose. And break, good. Arms out front, sitting back. Hips come through. We'll sit back a second time. Alrighty. Last set. We'll go one more and we'll be finished here. You guys ready? Ready. Okay. On the elbows. Everybody up. One arm out front. Switching arms. Yeah, bringing it in. One leg up. Switch legs. Come back down, hold in. And break. Back on those knees, hands out front. This time we'll stay in that stretch for a little bit longer. Hips come through, shoulders stay up. This time we're going to sit back, we're going to thread the needle. Head's going to follow. The direction of the arm. You're gonna come back to a seated position. We'll go ahead and sit back. Open up those legs, heels to the butt. Get the knees together. Take those knees to the chest, grab the shins. Gonna rock side to side. Kind of bring that head up, kind of targets the back a little differently. Try to roll around and find some of those tight spots. And we'll rock it up. Thank you for joining us, guys. With me today I got Gail and Haley. I'm Dave. That's another episode of HRC at Home Fitness.